This is what British summer camping's all about. Sitting inside your tent in the rain. I've got the tarp up, giving me a bit of a dry space outside the entrance to the tent. It's my poncho, trying to dry it out a bit. I just had the Kelly kettle on, bit of wood there trying to dry it out. Coffee. I'm sleeping in the two-man tent today, so I've got loads of room for all my junk. Got a little porch in here as well. So I thought I'd give myself a bit of extra space outside, being as it's absolutely tipping it down at the moment. It might dry out a bit later, but I'm not holding out much hope. At least it's staying reasonably dry in here. There's a little bit of water coming through there, but the tarp's keeping most of it off. But inside, lovely. Quite pleasant sometimes, just sitting out in nature in the rain. I wouldn't want to be walking around outside doing a 20-mile hike in this weather. It might be slightly less fun. Sitting in camp, got hot water, I've got a dry space where I can spark up the old Kelly kettle, make myself a brew, and just listen to the rain come down. I hope you can hear me over the sound of the rain. Sorry, there's not a lot I can do about that. The rain's let off a little bit now, so take a little wander around camp. That's meant to keep my wood dry. Not doing a brilliant job of it. Been having a bit of trouble getting the fire going, but it's drier than the rest of the place. I set up the tent and I sort of drape the tarp over the front, give it a bit of extra protection. So from this side it's pretty well protected, and then I've left it open over this side. Let's get into the tent. That's where I had my dinner, in the little porch area. It's still fairly wet. She'll just take a little wander and make sure that nothing's come around down in the wind. I think it's meant to get worse later on tonight, so hopefully I'll be okay in there. Take a little wander down my woodland path. I cleared this a couple of weeks ago. Got a path going through the wood there now, and a couple of weeks ago it was like that. That's actually the path through the trees. So I've got to finish clearing that last bit there, so it looks a little bit more like this. I found wild raspberries out here, so I've tried not to chop them down. Loads of brambles though, the blackberries. And the path goes about 300 metres in a big loop around the camp. See what the weather's like. Not much visibility today. Over the hills, through the trees over there is the long Mind. I don't think I'm going to get a view of that today, so I shall take a wander and see what's what. This is the track going up into the woods. It just turned into a little stream now. That's after a few hours rain. So if it continues raining tonight, especially if the thunderstorms come, it might be a bit interesting getting back down here.